I need to understand what jurisdiction we're under.
Please.
Objection. Are we in a common law court, yes or no? Case dismissed because you refuse to rebuttal to the question regarding jurisdiction. You cannot proceed without honoring the jurisdiction.
April 26, 2023 will be set for an in-person bench trial in courtroom number 1.
Objection. I will not be showing up. Objection. I will not be showing up. You refuse.
Today's video is absolutely wild. Guys, this sovereign citizen might just be one of the most unhinged we've ever seen. I seriously don't know how the judge kept their cool through all of it. Can you believe these people genuinely think they're above the law because of some made-up common law loophole? Spoiler alert, it doesn't even exist. Huge respect to the judge for staying composed. But honestly, what are we supposed to do with folks like this? Should they just be completely cut off from society? Let me know what you think in the comments. And hey, if you're into courtroom chaos and jaw-dropping legal moments, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Alright, let's jump into this madness.
First of all, are we on the record?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are we under penalty and perjury?
Are we on what, ma'am?
Under penalty and perjury, if you're willing to swear in.
I'm sorry, ma'am, I can barely hear you.
I said, is everybody willing to swear in under penalty and perjury?
Ma'am, we're not taking testimony as of yet. Today is the day and time scheduled for the pre-hearing and adjourned arraignment pretrial in these matters.
It still has to be placed on a record. He still has to be put under penalty and perjury because he's swearing to an alleged crime against you and holding me accountable. So even though this is just a hearing, it still has to be put on notice for the public as well.
Ma'am, today is the day and time scheduled for the pre-hearing and the arraignment pretrial. Would you state your name for the record, please?
Benita Seeley.
Ms. Seeley, Mr. Battar is the court-appointed attorney assigned to this courtroom for the day. He's indicated that you don't wish to engage his services. Is that correct?
No, let me explain my position. I asked him a simple question about jurisdiction. That's why this hearing has been re-adjourned for today, because the last hearing, none of the attorneys could answer the question in regards to what jurisdiction that we're operating on. So they want to proceed without addressing the jurisdiction, which is a violation of due process. So in order for him to represent me on any public record, I have to understand what jurisdictions he's operating on.
Pay close attention to the sovereign citizen's main claim in this hearing, because she's about to run the same play on repeat. Dodge every single question the judge asks. Big shout out to the judge. By the way, I honestly don't know how they stayed so calm, because this kind of nonsense would drive most people up the wall. And yeah, I'll admit it's almost impressive how committed she is to her delusion. But let's be real, this is a courtroom, not some game of pretend reality doesn't exist. Judges ask questions for a reason. Refusing to answer doesn't make you clever, it just makes you look guilty, clueless, or maybe even both. Let's get back into it, and let me know in the comments what you think about this whole trip.
Ms. Seeley, if you do not wish to use the court-appointed attorney, and you confirm as much to the court right now, Mr. Battar can go back, ma'am, Mr. Battar can go back and do other things that he needs to do this morning. Do you wish to use Mr. Battar's services, or do you wish to represent yourself this morning, or do you wish to retain counsel through some other mechanism?
Under what charge, under which jurisdiction, and then who's bringing the charges against me?
Ma'am, there were citations issued against you in Huron Township for limited access speeding 11 to 15 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. That's a civil infraction. There's count 2, no proof of insurance. And there is the misdemeanor of driving while license not valid or improper license. Do you wish to use the services of the MIDC attorney, or do you wish to represent yourself this morning, or do you wish to retain counsel?
Who are the parties bringing this claim against me? It's a simple question.
I answered your question, ma'am. I answered your question, ma'am. I answered your question, ma'am.
And could you re-answer it? Because I didn't hear it. Who's bringing the charges against me?
The citation that was issued to you was issued by an officer from Huron Township, Freddie Yono. It's the citation that was issued is signed. So it's Freddie. It has his name and his ID number. Ma'am, my question to you is, Do you wish to engage the services of the court-appointed attorney, or may I release him to go back to do some other work?
Wait a minute, I have questions before I can answer on. You're trying to get me to
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yes, it's a,
no, ma'am.
It's a due process violation. Objection. Yes.
Miss Seeley, this is the third and last time I'm asking you. Will you be using Mr. Batters to represent you this morning, or do you wish to retain your private attorney, or do you wish to represent yourself?
I need to understand what jurisdiction we're under.
Mr. Batters, you may return to your breakout rooms to meet with other potential clients. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
Ms. Seeley, do you intend to represent? I'm sorry, Ms. Foley Carter.
I just want we started this case back in July. Ms. Seeley attended her first pretrial. She demanded that the case be dismissed. I declined. I asked that the case be set for a bench trial. Ms. Seeley objected, and Magistrate Hinman advised her to file a motion stating her objection. Since then, she asked Judge Green for her oath of office and then didn't appear for the court dates before Judge Oakley. So this case has been going on for quite some time with no resolution.
Because I'm asking a question and it requires a rebuttal when it's being ignored. You cannot violate the due process. This is a hearing, and any questions that I have needs to be answered.
So let me get this straight. She expects all of her questions to be answered, but somehow doesn't think she has to answer the judges. Make it make sense. These sovereign citizens keep setting the bar lower and lower every day. The judge is literally asking one of the simplest questions possible. Do you want an attorney or not? And she's out here acting like it's some unsolvable math equation. Now, to be fair, and I mean barely fair, at least she has an actual name. Some of these sovereign citizens call themselves things like a living person or a human being. Totally off the rails. So I'll give her 1 point for that. But that's it. Everything else. Absolute nonsense. Let me know what you guys think. Is she genuinely mentally off, or is this all just a performance? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's jump back into the madness.
You don't get to sit in the capacity of government and ignore the questions that the people have. Someone's bringing a claim against me, and my only question is, are we dealing in a commercial or a common law, also known as a record of law, court? That's simple. So are we in a common law court, yes or no?
Marianne, a trial, in-person bench trial date in this matter, please.
Objection. Are we in a common law court, yes or no?
January 23rd.
Case dismissed.
At 11 o'clock.
Case dismissed because you refuse to rebuttal to the question regarding jurisdiction. You cannot proceed without honoring the jurisdiction. You cannot be in the capacity of a...
The misdemeanor matter and the two civil infractions that are traveling with it that were issued on April 26, 2023 will be set for an in-person bench trial in courtroom number 1.
Objection. I will not be showing up. Objection. I will not be showing up. You refuse to answer the question of jurisdiction. You're trying to get me into the courtroom so you can take me against my will and lock me up in a cage like an animal. Objection. You do not have jurisdiction over me. You do not have judicial authority in North America. You are working for a municipality called the state of Michigan. You have no jurisdiction. You are an attorney. You work for a corporation. You are in a municipal capacity. You have no authority. You call yourself government. Your position is a public servant. I am the objection.
Miss Seeley,
no, you cannot proceed as an attorney. Objection. I will not be showing up in court. I will appeal this matter. Objection.
There's no question pending to you, ma'am. This court will be muting you at this time because the court has muted Ms. Seeley as her responses are not responsive to the matter that is before the court. This matter is being scheduled for trial. If Ms. Seeley wishes to absent herself from that trial, that is her absolute right. That trial date is January 23rd
I will
at
not
11
be showing
a.m.
up.
That concludes this matter.
Wow, that was intense. This sovereign citizen is about to find out once and for all whether the courts have jurisdiction in her next trial. Spoiler alert, yeah, they probably do. Honestly, she should have been hit with a contempt charge. She was easily one of the rudest people I've ever seen in a courtroom. Huge shout out to the judge for showing next level patience. Also, can we talk about Zoom court for a second? It's time to start requiring defendants to actually show their faces. Hiding behind a screen while randomly shouting objection like it's a game is just chaos. And by the way, yelling objection as a defendant doesn't actually do anything. It's not how the law works. But hey, I'll admit, it makes for some wild content, that this has to be one of the craziest hearings I've ever reacted to, and I'm dying to know what you guys thought. Was she really that clueless, or just stalling on purpose? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love reading what you all have to say. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It seriously helps the channel out. And let me know what other cases or courtroom moments you want me to react to next. I read every comment, so don't hold back. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.